Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you play a song called Miles and States by Abandoning Sunday. And it starts out with this really cool intro, actually, especially rhythmically, where you start out on a C major chord, and we play C major. First finger goes to the B on the first fret, second finger on the D second fret, and third finger on the A string third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now around C's in general, it can be kind of cool to lift the first finger and make it a C major 7, or you could add in the pinky on the B string third for a C major 9 and kind of say some things around C. Or you could use a C major 9 a different way by doing first finger on the D second, second finger on the A string third, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. If you kind of strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major 9. You might kind of think on that through the song too. And then from the C, we'd be going to an E minor when we play E minor. First finger goes to the A on the second fret, second finger on the D string second fret. If you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then now around E minor, you may want to think about adding in the third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. Think of that an E minor 7 if you kind of dig on that sound. And then from the E minor, we go to a D major chord. So we play D major. First finger goes to the G on the second fret, second finger on the high E second fret, the third finger on the B string third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, the beautiful sounds of D major. Now you may also want to think of, while you're on D's in general, kind of lifting off the second finger, making that a D suspended second. Or you could add in the pinky on the high E third for a D suspended chord and kind of say some things around the D chord. Or especially through the bridge, actually, we kind of hear where the low E string on the second fret kind of starts coming out of that chord. It's something called D slash F sharp. And you could even kind of do that with your thumb over the low E string on the second fret. Or you could do first finger on the low E second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the high E second, pinky on the B string third, kind of same notes, different way. Or you could use something called D sus slash F sharp, where you do first finger on the low E second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B string third, pinky on the high E third. Kind of working that for kind of a D slash F sharp. Dig on that third, especially through the bridge, you may want to kind of gravitate towards that. And rhythmically through the intro, actually, it's kind of, you'd almost start out with a C, almost with kind of 4 downs on each chord. Kind of C, 2, 3, 4, C, E minor, 2, 3, 4, D. Or you can almost kind of double time that if you kind of think on that. C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, E minor, D. And I'm kind of adding a little bit of unity to make that a little bit sneaky. Or you could use a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you took the C and just tried that a lot, you'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So if you tried that through that intro form, you'd have the C, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, E minor, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, E minor, down, up, down, up, D, down, up, down, up. Just kind of one way to work it. And you'll kind of hear these cool little hammer-ons into the chord too. On that first down, if you wanted to, you could kind of get the chord shape set up and then kind of do a hammer-on into the chord shape on that first down. If you kind of dig on that, kind of a down, hammer-on, down, up, down, hammer-on, down, up, down, hammer-on, down, up, down, hammer-on, down, up, down, C, down, hammer-on, down, up, down, C, down, hammer-on, down, up, down, E minor, down, hammer-on, down, up, down, D, down, hammer-on, down, up, down. Now in the 2 note, it sounds like they're filling in some more spaces and almost kind of working off a down, up, down, up, down, down, up, kind of a strum pattern. Down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, E minor, D. And you can still kind of do your hammer on with that strum pattern too. Hammer on, down, up, E minor, down, up, down, up, down, down, hammer on, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, sounds like is you almost anticipate the next chord on the very last up, and this is kind of weird. You'd have the C with a down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. down that last up, you'd go to the E minor, and then kind of fill it in with the up, down, 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 D on up, down, 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 up, down, 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 through the tune that way. Now another strum pattern you may want to think about though is something called the 16th note strum pattern, because of the feel of kind of how they're working that strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into two parts with our down, down, up, up, down. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide it into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, up, down, down, down. And what I mean by that is if you take the C and do it down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you're doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you're doing it down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. And then on the third beat, you're doing it up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you're going down, up, down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So all together, you have down, 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 up. You kind of get your whole strum pattern on the C chord, but then on the E minor D, you may want to do just a down, down, down on each of those chords. There are definitely parts of the tune that kind of feel like you're doing that long down, down, down. E minor down, 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 up D, down, down, up C, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up D. Or if you're kind of digging on the hammer-on idea, you definitely get that to work on that strum pattern. And kind of do the E minor with the down, 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 up, and then go to the D for the up, down, down, up, down. Kind of dig on that. You kind of split the pattern between those chords. C, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, D, up, down, 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 up, C, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, minor, down, down, up, D, up, down, down, down. So you want to kind of dig on that. That might be a little bit easier to digest it than kind of feeling the anticipation of the ups that they're working in the tune. But either way, it can be cool. And then we'll basically be repeating that for our verse until we get to a pre-chorus part. And on the pre-chorus part, you'll kind of hear this cool little rhythm change to kind of a C with almost kind of a 2 down idea on each chord. Or you can fill in that space with either one of those strum patterns if you want to kind of make that kind of cool rhythmically. You kind of work it that way. Go to a D major chord, there's this cool little hit where you may want to work a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then kind of kill the strings. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And you may want to kind of mute the strings and throw in some extra down ups at the end of that hit. Kind of mute, 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 mute. So kind of 3 down ups at the very end. Down, up, down, up, down, up, to lead into our chorus part. Now you could kind of work that pre-chorus with any of those strum patterns. So if you're digging on the 16th, for instance, you got C, C. So that strum pattern kind of takes the place of 2 of the C. C. On that last C, you want to do it down, 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 up D. To kind of get that, to kind of work to go into the chorus part. And on our chorus, we start on the C major, but then we go to a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger goes to A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E 3rd fret, And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord and it sounds really, really happy. Now, you may also want to think about putting the third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for your G major. And actually in the bridge, you may want to kind of consider another G, where you could do the G major voicing second finger on the A third, or second fret, third finger on the low E third, pinky on the high E third. And what that kind of does is it kind of opens you up to kind of take the first finger and go to the B string first fret, second finger on the D second fret. Strum all those together, that sounds a G suspended chord. You'll kind of hear that gets used at the very end of the bridge. It's almost kind of this G hit to a G suspended, and another G suspended, and kind of a D when you kind of hear that at the very end of the bridge part. But through our chorus, we kind of start on the C, and then our G, and then our D, and then our E minor. You can even kind of work that as kind of that down idea. Or if you're kind of digging on the down, down, up, you can use that through that chorus part of the C. Up, down, G, down, down, up, down, up, D, down, minor, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, D, down, up, D minor. Or you can use that other strum pattern we were talking about, the down, up, down, up, down, sounds like a down, up, down, up, down. If you kind of dig on that C, G, D, E minor, C, G, D, E minor. And we end up repeating that 4 times, and then we go into kind of a chorus tag. It's kind of like our intro, actually, kind of back to that C. Something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. A lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw in a bass for the chord. So on the C you'd have the A for the bass. On the E minor you'd have the low E for the bass. On the G you'd have the low E for the bass. And on the D you'd have the D for the bass. If you kind of tried that intro with kind of a bass down, up, down, up, you'd have the C with an A bass, C with an A bass, E minor, low E bass, D with a D bass. Digging on the 16th idea, you could work it as kind of a bass down, down, up kind of an idea, kind of a half the strum idea. Bass down, down, up, C, down, down, up, C, down, down, up, E minor, D. Or you could work basses into that whole pattern, and you could work it as a bass down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass down, down, up. Down, up, down, that'll be cool variations. So you got a C, E minor, D, C, E minor, D. Kind of play around with that. And then from there, we'll be going into our next verse. We get that going. You have the C, chorus. Now at the very end of the second chorus though, you'll hear this cool little hit where you may take the E minor and do kind of a down, and and then add in some muting. See me kind of dig on that E minor, down up, down up, down up, at the very end. So we tried it that way. You'd have the C, G, and I was kind of working that with that down, up, down, up, kind of, or the down, up, down, up, down, up, kind of variations to this. Kind of working it that way. Now you could work it with the 16th too, and you work just that bass, down, down, up, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, down, up, down. Or if you kind of dig it on the bass, it's C, G, E minor, C, G, and then from there, we'll be going into our bridge part. So through our bridge, actually, we kind of start on the C, and then we go to an E minor chord. Then you'll kind of hear that bass note kind of change to the low E second fret from kind of that D slash F sharp. So if you want to use that D slash F sharp. So we tried it that way with our bass down, up, up, down, up. You'd have the C, E minor, D slash F sharp. Or you could be beginning on the 16th, C, from there, then we'll be going back into our chorus part. So we're going to C, G. Now, if you know there are licks around these chords, you feel free to kind of take this lesson and run with it any way you want to. Actually, it's very cool to kind of see what you can say with the songs. Kind of make it around that way a little bit. And from there, then we go into our outro part, which is just like our intro and our verse. And at the very end, actually, you'll kind of hear this big down up on the C chord at the very end. So we have our C. That's the basics of how you can strum through Miles and States by Abandoning Sunday. So good luck!